Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I have not used that intro in a very long time, but welcome back to the channel. In this video, I needed a new air compressor, and Vevor heard my cry. A few months ago, I posted a video stating I needed a few things around the shop. Well, thanks to Vevor, I finally got one of those things, and that is the Oil Free Air Compressor. Let's check it out. In the box, this should be their 90 PSI, 8-gallon air compressor. And here we are. Comes in matte black. There is a little assembly required, very easy to do. You have to put the front stopper on and the back two wheels. The back two wheels are 18 millimeter. The front, I just use an adjustable wrench. And it also comes with 2 filters and 2 caps. Before I get started in this review, let me make one thing abundantly clear. I repeat, I do not know much about air compressors. I just don't. The one thing I do know is I really need one because I need it for multiple things, and we'll get to them here later on in the video. But big shout out to Vevor for sponsoring this video. Again, they answered my cry. Make sure to go down in the comments section, give them a big shout out for me. If you end up enjoying this video, you know what to do. The link to this and their website will be down in the description. Make sure to go check it out. The little red one at the top is the on-off switch. The bigger red one is the regulator. There's a couple pressure gauges. I believe that is the safety valve, the one with the pin in it. Then we have the regulator again, and then where the hose mounts into. I believe this is the discharge tube. I know it gets really hot when it's being used, so don't touch it. The drain tank, make sure to drain that after every use. The warning label, the Vevor logo. Thank you again, Vevor, for sponsoring this video. Let's get into the break-in procedure. First thing we need to do is we need to make sure that the regulator is open completely. So we need to go in the clockwise position. And that's it. Then we need to make sure that this is off. It is off. Then we need to plug it in. And then we need to lift this. And we need to let it run for a half hour to break in the parts. The half hour is up. It is now time to move on to the next procedure. What we need to do next is open the regulator valve until it starts leaking some air. Then once that's done, we can close it back up again, unplug it and shut it off. And then we can hook up the hose and see if it works. So now what I need to do is I need to hook this up. There we go. And does it work? Ooh, sure does. Ooh. Let's see how long we got. And it'll just start trickling and trickling and trickling out. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Might fill a tire, maybe 2. We're gonna put that to the test here later on in the video. But now I need to wash a truck, and we're gonna put this thing to the test. Let me snap my fingers real quick, and let's get started. The F-250 is washed and squeegeed off. Next thing I need to do is dry it off and get all the water out of the cracks and crevices, because next I gotta wax it. But water and wax don't mix, so I need to blow all of the water out of all the cracks. She's all dried up and ready for wax. I will say I started running out of air, so you gotta feather it a little bit. The tank is not that big, so if you feather it, don't use a ton of it all at one time and use it sporadically. You should have a lot of pressure every time. But if you just sit there and hold it, trying to do the whole side with it open, yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of pressure because, again, the tank isn't that big. But all in all, worked very well. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the inside, blow all the panels out, blow the dashboard out, blow in all the vents, the cup holders, those types of things. So it'll work out really well. But the next thing I need to do with it is I need to take it outside, and it looks like it stopped raining finally. So I need to get out there And I got 2 flat tires on that I need to bring in to this bay right here, because that one's actually nasty. And I'm gonna need that air compressor a lot in that car. And we got a little bit more left we can do with this one. Like I said earlier, got about 2 tires out of it. Let's see what the gauge says. Still says we got about 35 PSI left. I'll tell you what, 62 degrees at the end of December, I'll take it. I'll tell you what, I really like this little thing. Packs a little punch for as small as it is. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Big shout out again to Vevor for sponsoring today's video. I really needed this thing. It's a beautiful day out, but I'm gonna put this thing to work a little bit more on that nasty thing right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, Vevor wants to sponsor another video for something completely different.